Okay, so I haven't done an update in a long time. It's been about almost 5 years since I've been using my Mac Mini M1, and you know, on the previous video that I made, I was acknowledging the fact that the RAM wasn't fast enough for the processing, especially when I'm editing, all my videos. And long story short, I took it back. They replaced it. I got a 16 gig RAM for my video editing, and much better. So anyway, almost 5 years later, I'm still using it and still editing and haven't had any issues, even with all the latest updates, the new OS, all that stuff. So the only thing that I'm actually seeing now, and I probably did see it before, I just never use it very much, is I use 120 frames for slow motion and for sometimes. And I just noticed it the other day. I was making just a little short video of an RC truck that I made customized, and I want to show it in slow-mo, but when I was editing, it was jittery and choppy, and I was like, so I reduced the playback into half mode, or whatever you want to call it, half view or half, I can't remember, half playback, and it still did it. So I was like, oh man. But when I put it on the timeline, it converted it over to 60 frames per second, which I didn't really want that, but I was still able to slow it down. But that's the only difference that I noticed. Other than that, man, I'm using my computer for everything. I take it with me. I take it in my case with my monitor, and I take it on the road when I'm camping for 5 days, 9 days, 10 days, whatever at a time, so I can edit on the fly. And I use my phone as a hotspot if I need to. But a lot of places I go to doesn't have really good Wi-Fi because of the remote areas that I go to. So let me show you my setup. So if you guys can see this, I have my Mac Mini mounted right there on the side of my computer. My keyboard. I got a second monitor. This is my viewing for my DJI Action 5. And this is my setup. But I just take the cable, the monitor, mouse, keyboard, and I have a case for each one of these. This is for the Mac Mini, and also fits the Mac Mini 2, I think. I'm not for sure. Really good hard case. And I have one for the keyboard that actually holds the mouse as well. So if you guys are interested in those cases, let me know. Leave a comment below, and I'll leave a link for you guys. They're really good cases. I've been using them for about a month now, probably a little over a month. So yeah, but that's the update on my Mac Mini. Really enjoyed it. Now I have thought about getting the new one, a newer one, just because of the fact it's has a little bit more editing power. But do I really need it? Not right now. I don't. No, I'm not doing any hardcore video stuff. I do basic editing. All my editing is done on DaVinci, and I highly advise it because the fact that it's it's a really great tool to use, and it's free for now. There is a paid version. You get a little bit more features with it, a lot more features with it, but for what I use, I don't need all the extra bells and whistles right now. Now, I have thought about it because there are certain things that I would like to have fixed or, have access to, but I don't. So, and that's okay. Like some filters and stuff like that, some effects and blah, blah, blah. But it's okay. Like I said, I'm keeping it pretty basic. The only problem I really have is using the filters or the overlays or stuff like that. I want to use something a little bit more than basic. Cats running around. And but that's about it. But I really love the DJI Action Pro 5, or Action 5 Pro, I should say. I really love the Action 5 Pro, and yeah, I got the DJI Mic Mini, and that's good as well. So yeah, but if you guys have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear it. And but like I said, I've had this computer for 5 years now. Haven't had an issue with it. Not one issue. So I'm really, really happy with it. But if you guys find one and go with a 16 gig RAM, you'll be fine. You'll be really fine. Now, if you don't do any video editing and stuff like that, just stick with the basic 8. But if you find a 16 gig and you want to purchase it, I highly advise it. Now, I use all my storage is on external storage. I don't use internal anymore. I try not to. Sometimes I forget because by default. But I don't use Apple storage or anything like that. The cloud, I don't do anything with that. I take it on the go, man, because like I said, sometimes I don't have a lot of internet and I can't access things, so I don't need it. I just carry extra hard drives with me, external hard drives, flash drives, and that's been good for me. So is the Mac Mini M1 version 16 gigs still relevant today? Yes. I highly recommend it. If you guys want to get out there and look for one, I found some online. They're going around used now, secondhand, around $300 to $400, depending on where and what country and all that stuff. And but the Apple Store is no longer selling these devices, so they're only issuing the Mac Mini M2s and up. So they pretty much not discontinued. Well, I guess you could say they discontinued it. The making of the M1, but you can still find them. You find a jewel if you find a brand new one unopened, but it's going to run you some money. But the used ones right now, $300 to $400 with 16 gigs of RAM. So highly recommend it. And yeah, it's a great little on-the-go computer to take with you anywhere mobile, like I use it for. And I think it's a lot better than having some. It's a lot less expensive than having a MacBook Pro or anything like that. Now, those are oranges and apples when it's compared to the processing and all that stuff. But for what I need to, use it for, this is all I need. And I love the practicality of it, the simplicity of it, and yeah, it satisfies what I need to do with it. So, yep. So there you go. There you have it. If you guys find Mac Mini M1 with 16 gigs, I would seriously look at getting one. They're very affordable, and don't worry about the 512 or 256 onboard memory. Like I said, you can use external hardware and hard drive, and it would be just as good. So, and it's a lot cheaper too. So, anyway, all right. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a little short, but just want to give you an update. And if you guys have any questions or comments, please let me know. I'm interested in hearing from you guys, and we'll see you on the next video.